Alright, so I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to be kind of analyzing and reviewing the new 80% co-op world record set by Delphos and Lostblademaster at 44 minutes 29 seconds. And I'm just going to kind of just go over and see what kind of tactics they use and what methods they're doing right now to see where the world record's been set. And then, you know, maybe I'll even explain maybe potentially reasons why they're doing certain things and just kind of go over it really. But, you know, I'm just going to have a little look over. So I don't know when they start. Right, this side.
I guess if I remember to just start the timer, I'll at least have like an overall time, even if I forget splits.
So I know that Delphos is going as a ranger, and Lostblademaster is going as a warrior.
And I'm alive! I'm going to...
So he's going straight for...
Are you having...
I also check.
Alright, yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, he's doing a pickaxe first.
It's just a hilarious
and
animation.
then I'm guessing he's going to grab 10 stone for a furnace later on.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is,
that's all I need to immediately grab my
yeah,
pickaxe.
pretty standard stuff, to be honest. Nothing too crazy.
Very,
So,
okay, I've got all of my stuff.
Yeah, I imagine like this whole first world is just going to be collecting a bunch of cotton and wood and
go to the farm.
berries and everything that they need for quests and building later on, and obviously portal shards.
Because I want the farm to be the last place I go.
There's nothing too different in the beginning of runs. You know, obviously the fact that it's randomly generated, so it's a little bit different, but it pretty much goes the same way every time.
So.
Doing skelly. It's cool. Oh, he's doing pots. Okay. The main reason you do pots is for XP. It's for the little XP boost you can get from them. So I imagine they're trying to get to a specific level at a specific stage or world. Yeah. Pretty standard. That chest is really useful. Drops 2 to 4 shards. And then also increases your level as well and completes like a quest. I think there's some sort of quest involved in it. So very useful, that place. So he's got 7 blue stones. I wonder...
Logs, and now it's time to start feeding on creatures, because why not?
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So he's done there, which is like a quick... basically, you put blocks down, and when you put the last one in, you can break some off, and then get them back, kind of recycle stones. On Mage, when I do solo 80%, I usually do 4. Instead, he's done 2 here. I've not really tried it on Ranger, but I imagine the reason why it's probably not possible at this stage to do it on Ranger is because the bow is probably not fast enough. The reason why it works on Mage is because the one's rate of fire is so quick that you can pop off 4 pretty comfortably as long as you have a good like technique. But I imagine on Ranger it might not be fast enough to do all 4, so he's just gone with 2 instead. I think maybe if he had a slingshot, like if the starting weapon was a slingshot, that might work, but obviously you start with a bow, so... But it's a good technique to kind of get some stones and doesn't waste time having to kill enemies or source out shards anywhere else.
Sub 3 minute Squire's null exit will take it.
Yeah, sub 3 minutes is a great time, no matter what you're doing, whether it's solo or co-op. Sub 3 minutes to get all the stuff that you need in under 3 minutes is really good from World 1. I imagine World 2 is just going to be a bunch of copper collection, because Warrior and Ranger needs a lot of copper, so I'm just going to skip it a little bit. A lot of the early sections of the early worlds to the speed run is pretty much the same. There's no real differences in techniques. Oh no, he didn't get the last one. Rip.
I never have problems with those.
Yeah, all these worlds, they kind of play out the same way. There's nothing, they're just collecting stuff. Okay, so he's gone to see Stan and the Geologist, which means I'm going back to my original theory, which is I think they're doing this for XP to get to a certain level by a certain time.
Because he does not, in fact, have pants.
Yes, and then he immediately
Going for coal.
It is the same guy every time.
I've changed my. I used to get coal from down here, but sometimes because most of the copper and rubies are on the surface, what I've now replaced getting coal and going down here with is getting coal at Fort Finch instead, and hope that it's somewhere close on the route that I take to get to the next portal. But you know, I don't know if that that's not even a time save. This is an alternative way of doing it. But the bonus that they have is they have 2 people. So if one person's getting coal, someone else can be getting something else, which will cut down a lot of time.
No, he says I lost those pants you give me every time. Even if
Oh,
you've never
he
given
dropped
him
down
pants,
into the cave. I wonder why.
If you go to a later version of him, he will be like, "Hey, I lost the pants you gave me."
Oh, okay. He's getting the copper ore from chest. Yeah, yeah. There's a chance that you can get a 8 copper ore from chests. It's really, it's fairly lowish, but it's good if you can get it, you know. Oh my god, he got 16.
Need to get 32.
That's insane.
I already have 35.
Cool.
Wow, no wonder this is world record. 16 from
Pants?
just 2 chest openings.
Crap.
That's really quick.
No pants.
We'll just kill a few more monsters, I guess.
Oh, okay. I think what happened here is they were supposed to do the pants quest where you give that knight squire leggings or something like that, squire pants, whatever, and he gives you an XP, like quite a good amount of XP for it. So I imagine that they've probably forgotten that, which means they're gonna have to farm XP somewhere else. I think that's what they're talking about. It happens though. Happens a lot in speedrunning. You forget something and you have to come up with an alternative.
Indeed.
Come on, man.
So we're talking to Rudyard. That's funny. It's just like the differences between different runners is I don't actually I never speak to someone to do a quest unless I have to. I always just speak to them after I've got the item that, you know, they were looking for.
It's like
Clayvon, my man Clayvon with them berries. What you doing with them berries?
A couple shards, but I had a couple extra living squires though, so that's probably fine. Do you have any shards on you?
Yeah, stolen weapons.
I have 4.
I imagine he's gonna pop into Malignant to buy the medicine.
Right, I'm just like quickly killing things along my way to try to.
Oh, the trees and stuff that get in her way is so annoying because it prevents you from talking to her.
XP. I should drop you my stuff and then.
Yeah, drop it there. I'm coming.
Okay. You finish him while I drop things.
Oh, so you dropping copper ore and shards. Okay, so I guess Delphos is doing like the exploring and the building, where maybe Lost is doing maybe just like leveling.
The shout quest, right? Because you still need to do that. I'll place down Sheldon and I'll sell some stuff to him.
Good idea.
So I think he's gonna do the Thunder Gazers quest, which is just using the shout on them.
Trees are for making.
Oh, this strat right here. This is Delphos' strat. He actually created this way. I used to find a way to like drag 2, hit the like shout once, and then wait for like the shout to come back in and use it again to do. Like, and it's just a waste of time essentially. Delphos found if you bring 2 gazers to like this area and then hit the shout, you can get all 3. It's a really good method. I used to run this method when I was still doing ranger, but then now on my solo 80% I've swapped to mage, so unfortunately I don't use this method anymore. But it's a really good technique if ranger ever comes back into solo 80% again. So imagine he wants to save some shards for the portal stone compass, the portal compass thing. Not stone, just a portal compass.
Oh boy, did you drop the extra bombs? Do I have them in my inventory?
Yes.
I didn't even check.
I dropped 12 for you, so. Right, because the plan is that I spend all my money on bombs.
So I guess he's just building
rockets, so you can get
everything. You gotta be really careful when you're building. It's so easy to make mistakes when you're trying to do it quickly. Oh my god, like you gotta make sure you're doing the correct thing and not overdoing it by wasting resources that you can't expend. Like the archer station uses cotton, not cloth, and so sometimes I used to make mistakes by like using all my cotton and turning them to cloths for like armor or whatever, and then just realizing that I don't have enough cotton to make the archer station, you know, and it's either the end of the run or you have to go back to the first world to grab more cotton.
Oh, I see the mask. I'm going for it. Collect the meme.
Yeah.
Can I get out fast enough? Get out with half my health remaining. Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
I wonder if he's gonna build a full armor set, or maybe
Mask.
because I used to just like I ended up just using only the pants and not bothering with anything else to kind of cut down on the amount of copper I needed. But I wonder what he's gonna do.
The mask so they don't attack me on sight. Put my dirt in my hotbar so I can just.
Saurians for feathers. I'm guessing he's gonna build a either a crossbow or the slingshot. I
Just go
think.
breaking in.
I think the slingshot requires that as well.
Trying to parkour over the roof.
Really annoying thing about Saurian fighters is sometimes they don't spawn on this map, and
Yo, it's me.
it's pretty much the end of the run at that point.
Coming in through your left wall.
And it's actually way more
How
common
you
than
doing?
you'd think.
Get the bed.
Gotcha. Bed's on the other side of where I am, so.
So I think he's just trying to find the right portal, which he
I don't
has now
need to trade
located.
for his Cthulhu things.
Unfortunately, that was pretty much on the opposite side of spawn, but you know.
According to plan. Excuse me, dudes. I'm going through your right wall now, and
Ooh.
there's nothing you can do to
Oh,
stop me.
interesting. I'm not too sure if that was force of habit, or are they planning to go somewhere else? Because he didn't need those 6 portals back. Portal stones back again. I wonder, maybe they're going somewhere else? Or it's just a force of habit, because sometimes you
Grab the
can
bed.
just get used to doing it so often. Alright, so he made a
Oh, I
slingshot.
grabbed the bed.
He made pants. And I think that might be it. Yep, go for a sword. And then... Oh, a chest piece just for extra health, I guess. Alright, I think that's probably all that they'll probably build. Unless they pick up iron later down the line. I imagine that's all they'll build. This speedrun is very front heavy, where a lot of the building and like resource gathering happens pretty much in the first 4 worlds. Well, maybe 5 if you count emeralds. And then that's it. The rest of the run, it's just about getting to the end as fast as possible.
Besides pants.
Besides the pants.
12 minutes, not a bad time to be in Garnet Peaks.
Rip pants.
I pants.
Which was funny because you were even like, hey, there's pants.
Yeah, no, I was all ready to go do that.
So yeah, Arcane Compass. So I'm guessing they're just doing the one compass. I imagine Delphos is going to be doing a lot of the exploring / portal finding.
First, you die.
Oh
we're
my
almost
god,
there.
so
Unless
close
we're
to
still
level 5.
4. We're still 4. Frick.
Yeah, usually at that point you're at level 4, unless you do the Pants quest. Actually, what's funny, if they actually did the Pants quest, they'd be on level 5. It's very, very unlucky. A little bit of a time loss there.
Do you think that we could just kill the... Let's just go kill the worm. Like, honestly, is the time we're gonna save on him?
Or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time
let's
we're
just go
gonna
kill the worm.
Did you get the things to make the compass?
I have the compass. It's done.
Okay.
Are you good? You already opened it?
Yeah, I opened it. We can move.
It was very lucky,
Oh,
by the way. The
level
portal
5
was
is
really
that's
close to
making
the
this nice.
spawn.
That's good. This is gonna be a slower
Was it?
worm.
I'm not level 5!
Very nice one.
You're not? Why are we not the same?
Uh-oh. So,
I don't know, I'm so close. I'm so close.
yeah, so being at level 5, so
Okay, maybe
I
we'll
think
get
this
it
was
in
all
that.
to get them both to level 5 for Sentry Stand for the Ranger, and I think, I can't remember the perk, but I think something like Commander or something like that for Command or
like
something like
a
that, which
bit
is like an
fun.
aura that you
I
have,
really
which
like
gives you
that.
like a damage boost, and anyone in that aura. But I don't think he's gonna...
That does mean I
Um,
don't need to level up mid. Right?
I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think they've got him at level 5, which means he's at level 4. So it's a little bit slower. I don't know if it would change too much the
I don't know. We can
the
certainly try.
DPS as much. Like, would it like cut out a whole phase? I'm not too sure, but it always helps to have more damage. Just makes the whole thing go faster.
Not both the worm. Oh, they do not drop XP.
Nope, there's nothing in here that drops XP except the boss.
This is gonna take several rounds.
Again, it's really hard. You see how like Lost had to travel from like here all the way here? It's easier on solo to like angle the worm and get it in a position where it's gonna be quick for you to get to his front face to do damage. But on co-op, it's kind of random-ish of like which one the worm's gonna like target. I haven't played too much co-op, but typically when I played co-op with people and done boss fights, the worm just sort of just picks whoever wants to fight, and then you can't really control that, so it's hard to kind of like angle it in a way where it's gonna land favorably for the warrior. Because I'm pretty sure the warrior can't like attack from this side, as he'll just fall into the pit and die.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly see.
I think this is a 5 phase. That's not quite halfway, so I'm not sure if it's 4 phase. I wonder if he had a level 5 warrior with the shout on, would that be 4 phaseable? I'm not too sure.
Oh, I wonder if these magma maggots count. I wonder if I can.
I didn't get any from that one.
Nope.
So I think it's pretty standard worm fight. Don't think there's anything too dissimilar from normal.
That's all my health.
They should get it in this phase.
I think we got it. Sweet.
There you go.
Well, now you're level 5.
Easy 5 phase.
I want commander for this, and then I want more into my strength stat.
Now the best thing they can get from this is the cape and the worm pet. Yeah, they got the cape. But the worm pet sells for a lot of money, and it's quite useful if you want to buy
Well, steal
rockets
the
and things.
cannon.
But I don't know what strategies they're using,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna do that. You start farming.
we'll see.
shards, I'll do the quest line.
So I'm really curious to see their landlubbers, because I have a very
I didn't
specific
even
way
look
of
what my
doing
level
it.
10 skills were, because I didn't care. It's like level 5 is. Oh, I have last
Oh,
damage,
interesting.
rush, that doesn't help.
Interesting. Okay. Well, see, what's different? Like this, like difference between my run and theirs is like this. But like, what are the explosive barrels? This goes right into spawn. So I usually actually like knock my way in through here and then pick up the anchor and then pick up the cannon and the cannonballs. Just because I think that route is quicker than going all the way, like rolling all the way up like you did, then dropping back down just to come back here again. So I usually like hammer my way in through either this way or this way. So if you hit the barrels, you'll probably die. So these two options, then roll in, grab the anchor, jump up. But, you know, they've got their own way. They might be doing it for a specific reason as well. It just takes quite a bit of time to roll up here. And it's a little bit awkward, the camera as well.
This line you can take it out. Don't open my menu while I am killing you.
So you can as well
Okay.
put the cannon down
And
first before you accept any quest from her. Also, like, partly the reason why I do it the way that I do as well, is this, where is it? When he's up here, so this section here, the anchor that's dropped down this well is for a character that's up here, and you're just gonna hand the anchor back to them. But typically, when you jump back down, and you have the anchor and the cannon in your inventory, I usually hit the portal finder, the compass, because usually there's gonna be one. Usually there's gonna be a portal like here on the left side. Typically speaking, obviously it's not always the same every run, but usually there's one over here. And if you identify that one, you can get to about here and then like pop the compass, and then hopefully you'll be in a, like, you'll know it's not gonna be the one behind you because it's gonna be that one. So if there's like yellow looking in front of you, then that's where the portal you want is going to be. So, and then in that time, in that transition time, I'm going from the anchor person to the cannon, the gunner, this one. Is his name Morgan or something? I can't remember. That I use that time period, that travel time period, as a way to identify roughly where the portal's gonna be for later on. And also, when you pick up the cannon, its like angle and position is not gonna be always looking in the direction that you want it to be. So you have to like flip it, like you have to hit circle to rotate the object. And so that travel time that you take between the anchor and the gunner is also time that you could do flipping the cannon. But they're like you know, very small, minor time saves, you know. So he's going slingshot, fast firing, good DPS, and I think it gives you health as well. I think you get some sort of health regen from using slingshot. So awesome. Yep, and then handing in the bow for extra XP, more shards, all good.
Well, I'm way better at taking.
Oh, I hate these pirates so much. On any percent on mage, you do it armorless, and these guys are just, they hit so hard. It's very sad to die from them.
I've got 2 yellow shards.
Got 3. No, I've got more than 3. I've got 12.
Yeah, you do way better at the yellow. Maybe we should just switch roles for this one.
Well, most of that's quest rewards. I got
Oh, he's got a Henry.
the pirates that you shoot the cannon at.
Oh, okay. He's buying turnip juice. I've not seen this before. I wonder if it's for a quest. Because I remember there's like one quest where you gotta hand some guy in turnip, or is it actually used for something?
Off the top of my head. It's fine. I'll just farm more parrots. Because I can knock parrots into the ground.
Yeah, parrots aren't too great for shards in this world compared to other enemies. But, you know, they can occasionally drop some. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he wants a bunch of turnip juice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he does it like twice, doesn't he? It's like a pseudo repeatable quest.
And I'm dead again. Gosh dang it. It's so hard to dodge the lightning strike when I'm trying to dodge other attacks.
Yeah, dealing with
Like,
electric hollows
haven't found one
is
that I
by
can take
far
a
the
fair
worst.
duel with, without him bringing 7 friends and
Right. How many do you have?
2.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the electric hollows.
There's
Okay, give those to me.
Alright, so there's the portal there. So that's not the one they need. So it'll be the one underground. Unless they're both up top, then it could be. Alright, here's 18. They're ready to roll. Unless they've got something else they want to do here.
Yeah, that.
Just
I
farm
really
XP,
do.
I guess? I don't know.
Bold. Bold of you to assume that I can do that without dying.
So now it's just a process of just identifying the portal, just digging down.
Wait. No? Figure they're lightning. Oh.
That was quite a long dig down. It's quite unfortunate for him. He got a bit unlucky there.
All it takes is 1 thunder strike.
So I'm curious to know, like, in co-op runs, like,
Really know if I
what
remember the
both of them will be doing.
options on this.
Like, do they have main job roles, or are they just sort of like doing the same job but faster together? We'll see. Oh, double jumps. I miss double jumps, man. So great.
Yeah,
It's a really good climbing technique. Oh, that's nice. It's a pretty close portal. I wouldn't be upset with that if I was in a speedrun.
He's the
no,
one that
it's
wants.
this one we want.
Morello marshes can be a pain. This one can be a real pain.
Doesn't our world record route in lead?
No.
Or iron?
Nope.
Yeah, if they go for iron, then they'll still be building. But if they're not planning to, then
Those are old world records.
I don't think
we were like,
there's
wait
any
a
more
second.
building.
We literally can just run.
Oh, the green hollows! Don't get hit by these guys. Just run away from them. The poison damage is
I
insane.
forget. I don't fight these green guys because they have the ability. Like I have 90% evade. Makes them super.
All right, that's actually a really good example of like a good technique to use. So he hit the compass, and as you can see, the portal's fairly close. Like, majority of the circle is complete, so it's gonna be around roughly in that area. But because he's on a high level, instead of like digging from this high level, like 15 blocks down or whatever, he's just amped for dropping down and then just digging from that part. And then if he really needs to, he can dig in a little bit, but it'll be way less time than digging from the top. So that was a really good technique to use. And that's really nice. Super lucky. Got it right on there.
Where is my new tournament? Oh, I need to switch swords, dang it.
Because they're a little bit armored up and high level, they should be pretty good to survive a lot of the hits from these early worlds. I don't think anything one hit kills them, unless it's like a boss or something.
This is the one where we activate both portals, I think.
So North Point, you kind of want both portals to be close to each other and close to spawn. So one of them's pretty close, which is good.
If I remember right, I come with just so that I can...
Not too sure what the other one is. I wonder if they're going to buy mounts, because that's the mount merchant there. Do they bother buying mounts?
Like, I'm pretty sure I come with just
Maybe?
so I have enough XP.
I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't know. I don't have Lostblademaster's perspective, so I can't find it online. I don't even know if he records, but so it's hard to see what he's doing.
It doesn't really matter what XP we have at this point, because we're not making new weapons. It's just like some extra points in dex strength or whatever.
All right, so he said they're not making any more.
This one, honestly, for 2 people. Maybe go up to the surface and just like
wait for the X.
Yeah. I thought I got the glitched one there for a sec.
The quest from him?
Oh, that's a really nice map. Very short.
Quest from him? Or do you go get the map first?
I got the map. Now I'm teleporting back, and then once I talk to him, an X should show up somewhere. I'll come up and join you if you don't spawn it instantly.
Alright, so they're doing map and X marks the spot, which is getting the hook from the chest, and then giving him the map.
One, except the other one. Got it somewhere up there?
Yep, I found the X. I'm rolling to it now.
Cool. I imagine Delphos is probably going to pop over to Ghostlight Maya to activate the next portal. Whilst he's finishing the quest, maybe? Oh no, he's just going to clear inventory. Yeah, he's going to go... Oop, nope, maybe?
Yes, thank you.
I'm surprised he waited. There's no real reason, unless they're going to do something, but there's no real reason why he had to wait for Lost, because even if Lost was still on the surface looking for the X, if he'd gone to Ghostlight, then if he'd gone to Ghostlight, then basically if there was a quick portal like right next to spawn in Ghostlight, then Lost wouldn't have even had to have gone to Ghostlight. He could have gone just straight to Urin's outpost with the key, and moved on. But I don't know. There might be a reason behind why they're going together.
No, we teleport straight to...
Also, as well, I'm surprised that he he threw away, he trashed the items and didn't sell them for like more bombs or rockets or something like that, you know?
We have to get a portal in this one, and the next one has the boss area.
But again, 25 minutes, really solid time. It's been Ghostlight.
This one's the underground one, I think. Yeah. No, this one's above ground.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, and unfortunately because it's like higher up, it's going to cost a little time than if it was lower down. But all in all, pretty good one.
Oh, I fell into a pit.
Yeah, I'm thinking now it's just a force of habit to throw a bomb, because he doesn't need any more yellow stones, I wouldn't imagine. Like, unless there's something else that he's doing, like, in terms of a new route.
No, it's right. I was just drinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
we'll see.
Discontent sigh or something.
Yes, it did. Sure did.
Oh, that's
I
a
love
very
that this
nice
place that we
spawn.
spawned into has a bunch of water.
Very nice spawn
Or it's
right
just
there.
Straight, it's right here.
How did you make that jump?
I have double jump.
True. I do not. You have a cloak.
I got a cape off the worm, so while I was waiting for you, I equipped it on the pirate one.
Alright, so Dragon, I always felt getting close to
Bonus
him
stats.
and hitting the eggs directly back into his face as fast as possible
There we go.
is a better strat to use, but I'm curious to know on co-op what's the best strat to use, because if he's targeting different people, it's not easy to predict
That'll keep
how
me
he's going to
alive a
shoot
little bit longer.
or she's going to shoot the eggs. Alright, so they're going for like the intended way, which is hit the dragon with the egg the second time it's shooting
Them
eggs at
big
you.
deeps.
But damn, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. Damn, son. Might even 3-phase it if they get lucky.
Oh, nice.
See, that's the problem like I have with like using this strat is that you still have to shoot the eggs. And if he was closer, he would be close enough to Lost's aura, and so he'd be doing more damage. But I understand why. It's almost like if he's in the middle, then it's easy for the ranger to hit the boss at like any position. So that's why he's doing that. Solid hits though, like everything's going pretty much back at the boss, so
Thanks for that
this
one.
will be a quick fight.
Oh, did that hit you? Crap, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Nah, it's fine. I've got like a bonus health potion from a quest.
Nice. So I think this phase and then one more phase should do it.
It's fine. We'll get him next phase.
Ritual fail, we'll get him next one.
Yeah, that should be it. There you go, GG.
At that
Good,
point, I
good,
should've probably
good
just
dragon
stayed
fight.
with you,
Nice and quick.
'cause he was close enough
That's the
to manage.
advantage with being a high level as well.
Doesn't really matter.
Makes that fight so much faster.
Anything good?
Get the stuff. I just want the XP. Now, is
So
this
what level are they
one-
are now?
Oh, we have to farm on this one.
Let's have a
Red
look.
shards. It's not nighttime. I got a relic of frost recipe.
Nice.
So unfortunate they
I got
didn't get there
19,
fast
is it?
enough for it to still be night.
19.
If you're fast enough, I think it's about the 26, 27 mark. It'll still be night and just about to transition into day. So you can kill the Hollow Knights, grab some shards, and then when it turns to morning, you go back to spawn or you drop down to bed, you sleep, make it nighttime again, and then they'll respawn. So it's a faster way of getting shards, but you have to be quick
Not
to
in
get
this
there.
Run.
Yeah, the awkward thing about sleeping is you have to kind of spam it to cycle through to get to night.
Oh, fire guys. There we go. Fire guys.
That's awkward.
So I
Come help me with
imagine
fire, guys.
it's just them both trying to get green shards.
Slime, and that makes me sad.
Yeah, so the reason why he didn't convert the slime is when they spawn, like when it just turns to night and Hollow Knight spawn, they do have a bit of a delay time between when they can actually convert another enemy. And you have to wait. It's something like 15 seconds or 20 seconds or something like that. No, actually, is it that quick? It's probably more than the 30-second mark, actually. It takes a little while for them to, like, no longer be, like, new, fresh spawns. And then they can convert, like, an enemy, like a slime or whatever. And then once they've converted, that timer resets. So what you can do is just basically get it in a way where you're making like a chain reaction of like getting one Hollow Knight to convert an enemy into like a second Hollow Knight, then kill the first Hollow Knight, then as you start to attack the second Hollow Knight, hopefully the timer has set where it can now convert another enemy, and you make this kind of like conveyor belt of Hollow Knights. Because in this section they drop the most shards. They guarantee drops, which is amazing, but it's either 2 or 3 that they're gonna drop, and so obviously you want 3 every time, but it's RNG based. And the reason why it's better to do this than just killing enemies, like all the enemies, is A, they're quick to kill, They're not as slow to kill. They do hit harder, which I'm not too sure, but I imagine they're still a one-hit kill, even with 4 or 5 hearts. But regardless, like, they are quick to kill compared to other enemies. And the problem with Great Scar is that there's actually a really limited amount of enemies here. As you can see, like, there's just this little cluster. You can't really see anything else on the horizon. So you want to convert as many so you're not having to travel like really far, or potentially have to wait another night for a new set of Hollow Knights to respawn. I just noticed as well, like, they didn't finish off the quest at Shrieking Sands, which is to speak to Maria again after you've handed in the after you've got the key for the worm boss, the green eye thing. If you speak to her again, she gives you like 200 something XP, which probably would have made Lostblademaster level 5 for the boss fight. But anyway, here nor there.
I'll just combo this line down.
So I was gonna skip along because I imagine it's just nothing but oops, bit of a setback. But this is basically the Dark Souls portion of Portal Knight speedrunning. It's pretty much everything can hit you very hard. It's very easy to die here, waste a lot of time. Let's just get to level 12.
Build the surface.
Alright, here we go.
Path witches.
Is that it? Yes, that's it.
No,
It is
that's
surface.
Oh,
It is,
Pockmark Plains.
Oh.
Go here.
Pockmark
down, right.
Plains is hell on earth. My god, it looks like hell, it feels like hell.
Pretty sure this is the way to take.
This is probably the worst island to speedrun. Alright, so the reasons why, you can even see it now, like there's a portal here. So because the compass only recognizes unactivated portals, it's really hard to determine which one is the one that you want. There's 3 in total. Typically, there's 2 on the surface and then 1 below, and it's the 1 below that you need. But if the 1 below is close to, let's say, this one here, which is up top on the surface, it's really hard to identify which one's which. So you have to use this, like, pop this portal. Then if you use the compass again, then it'll say, like, maybe over here, just below here, like underneath the ground, is where the portal you want is. So because there's so much, like, RNG, and it's too unclear when you're using the portal compass about where exactly things are, I've kind of opted for the strat, which is I use it in the beginning. If I don't feel like it's accurate to the one below and it's like identifying a surface one, I just pop the surface ones. Like, I don't bother trying to guess. I just immediately pop the surface ones and then hit the compass, and then the last portal will be the last unactivated one, which is the one that I need. So it's a really tricky world to get right.
Well,
If you get lucky and the portal, because what you need to get lucky is for you to spawn, the portal to be close to you, and the other 2 to be far away, so the compass identifies the one below you as the closer one, because it's working out via blocks, I believe. So if it takes you longer to dig down than it takes you to go across to one of the portals, the one across is obviously going to be the closest one, so it's going to say, oh, go to that one, that's the closest one, rather than go below you, because it's further down, it's far away in terms of blocks. It's really weird how it kind of all works.
I don't know. No, it's not. It's the other one.
Yeah, so really unlucky there. But again, like I said,
This way.
I've changed
In
it
the
to,
dungeon of
like,
this thing.
I intend to pop all of them unless I really do feel like it's correct. You know.
You want to buy more? Like,
want to just buy your rockets now?
oh, I'm starting to dig down in a sec here.
Okay, hold on. So, let's have a look at this one.
Do you want to just buy?
So, I actually think... Okay, so this is a really annoying part to Portal Knights. I actually think there is 2 portals. And one is this way, and one is that way. That little break here is the identifier between 2 portals. Even though it looks like I'm guessing as he moves closer to this one, the green circle will get wider, so it'll appear as if he was going in the right direction. But I actually think that break is identifying that there's a portal quite far off this way, and then there's a closer portal this way. But let's see.
Do you want to?
I generally haven't seen this bit, so
your rockets now.
I don't know. So yeah, see what I mean? Like, it looks like, oh, there's a portal right underneath you, but the way it's actually done is because there's like breaks here. I think it's just identifying that there's one over there.
I'm starting to think.
Yeah, so there it is. There it is right there. Hold on. Can we see that?
Do you want to just buy your rockets now?
Oh, I'm starting.
Yeah, so there's the portal. So if he just pops this one, then when he uses the compass again, it will be the one that they need, because this is the second surface one, which they don't need.
Dig down in a sec here.
Uh-oh. Okay, so see how he's dropped now, like, down a layer into, like a little cave bit? This bit here? I would have strongly recommended that you re-hit the, compass again, just to better position yourself, because sometimes in this world, it's very easy to fall off the edge of the world, edge of the map.
With me. What happened there?
So let's see if I was right, because he might be 100% right, and he might be landing onto a portal.
Is this?
Ooh, we got hit. Ouch.
I didn't think this one went down this far.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, oopsies.
Please move out of the way. Please move out of the way.
Yeah, unfortunately you
Can't
can't
mine
dig
or
down
walk your
under
stuff.
each other.
This can't possibly.
Oh my god, he got so saved there. He should have absolutely died. That's insane.
This is where it said it was. Swear to God. Oh, there's a surface one.
Yep.
Hold up.
That's what I hate
Another
about.
surface one.
That's what I hate about this world. Lost so many runs to this BS.
Well, I found the one that you needed, the underground one.
He's got to pull him away so you can
Pull up.
How's that other guy not attacking him?
Do you see the hole I made? I don't think you can.
He got very lucky there. Sorry. There you go. He got very lucky because if enemies are too close to the portal, the stones won't be breakable. And so when you throw the bomb and the enemy's too close, it wouldn't do any damage. It would be immune, the block, and you wouldn't get it back.
Do you see the hole I made?
So you got quite lucky there. Or he
Well,
knew
it's the
that,
one you're
and
at.
that was just a lot of skill.
Died, but I activated it. So yeah, it is that one. I'm coming over now.
Right, so either Lost also made a compass, or he just went the dungeon
Should just
route.
Be a hole in the ground.
Oh, don't get too close to that guy.
Right
Ouch.
above
Can't
me.
find it.
Yeah, I hate that guy too. That guy just...
Let's use-
the little Bowsers.
That should be a bigger hole.
Straight up.
Yeah, I think because the door's open, I think he just went like the dungeon route.
There it is.
Oh my god. Look how close this portal was to the surface. It was probably like, what, four blocks down? If they were able to identify this earlier, like if they like got lucky, because it's purely a luck thing, by the way. It's purely RNG. If they were able to do this, this could have been like a 20-second pockmark plains. How long has it been since they got here? Because we're at 35 now. So what is it? What's the original spawn-in time? Wow, look how far back. Here we go. So 32 to 35. So it was about, well, it was roughly 33. So about 2 minutes it took them. And now potentially it could have been 20 seconds. And that's what's really awful about this world. That's what's really, really
Use
annoying
the
about this
bomb to
world.
Make it a big gaping one.
Is that it eats so much of your time.
There we go. There's 28 bombs. Oh, you tell me
But 35,
I have to wait for
at
bombs.
what, sub 36 to be out of
You have to
pockmarks is a
move
really
on.
good time. So
It's a distance
you know.
thing.
no complaints there.
Sorry.
Facida is very similar to Morello
I don't
Marshes.
think we need that many bombs left, though.
It's at an underground somewhere.
That'll be enough to cover all
Well,
the
like,
bombs. I just
Typically,
have to
sometimes
walk
it can be surface, but very rarely.
Um,
Yeah, there's
when-
pants again.
When we get
Pants is in this level.
oh. that ends. This.
Yeah, went a little bit too far.
Here.
Yeah, that seems like a good spot. Oh, nice. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh, again, it's very close.
Hey, I had exactly
The
enough bombs
thunder.
to get to Glimmer Glen. You want to pop down what's his face and the bombs?
The
so I
thunder
can buy
geyser,
some rockets?
because if he gets too close again, like I said, the immune frames,
Rockets didn't
like
need
the not immune frames, the immune
I think you
immunity
did
to
it
the
at 5,
stones happens, and you don't get them back.
I'll buy more than 5.
It's not letting me. Oh right, there's the anti-build here.
Oh no! Oh my god, this actually happened to me in a run. So I think I don't know if I think they mentioned earlier they were going to drop down Shelton to buy rockets, and in this Glimmer Glen, obviously there's that curse that stops you from building anything unless you unlock it. But if you rocket to the top, you can still pop in the portal stones and then throw a bomb at it. It doesn't count within the curse of this world. So usually rocket to the top, put the stones in, throw a bomb, get the stones back, and then move on. But obviously they haven't got Shelton and they can't place them down because they consider Shelton
Right,
an
so
object
we
to
place
That's
like to
something
place.
to remember.
That's
We
really
place it
unfortunate.
here and
Yeah. Okay, drop.
I will teleport to Glimmer Glen now.
Oh, you get 11.
You've been left-
Should be more than enough to get to the top.
Doesn't get to, because we can't break block.
Yeah, there you go.
Except for with bombs. Thankfully.
It wouldn't take too much time if you couldn't pop the stone, like if the curse didn't, like if this technique didn't work on the curse, because the curse is just below the portal, so you could easily just drop down and pop it, like unlock it,
Yeah.
whatever.
We're 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes if we want to beat our record.
Damn, 20 minutes. I think they're in a good spot at Lunar Landing. I think they'll be fine. Bit unlucky with Luna.
Oh.
It's quite a far away portal, quite difficult to get to.
Back to the correct one.
Sea of Stalks can be a real pain. I lost a run here recently
And so
to
stocks, we can do both.
the Ore Watcher being
freaking
right
off.
underneath a portal, so
Oh yeah,
it was a very
have a
painful
friend
run to lose.
Boss
brain.
boy.
So hopefully they get good RNG here. Alright, there's one
remember
there.
our first run where we actually, oh wow, yeah, the second one's right beside it though,
Oh no, he's right by the boss.
literally behind it.
Oh no, right. Oh, excellent. Wow,
That is perfect.
And I'm dead.
that's a really good Sea of
Keyboard.
Stalk. Ooh, far
Keyboard.
point first. Oh, I
Something's
wonder
wrong with my
why.
keyboard.
Maybe they.
I went
Yeah.
to the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought it was a.
Fellow-
I thought it was a
fellow-
different strat. I thought it was a new
And
strat.
why?
It happens, man. Going to different
In-game
locations
time,
by
that
accident.
shouldn't take up more than a couple seconds though, so I think it's fine. Honestly,
Yeah,
load
no, it
times,
won't affect in-game time that
I
much.
don't think count towards the in-game
It's very
time,
minimal. The
Since
Yeah,
that's what
that's
the
why
load times.
That's why my character's time was way shorter. Not way shorter than yours. Yeah,
Wait,
he was shorter. Because I was loading while you were doing stuff, so I didn't have to do as much stuff.
You just gotta be really careful
I
here that you
don't
don't
have to get
fall into
meteors.
any holes.
yeah. Do I have to talk to her
Ooh.
first?
I don't think
you
you.
have to talk to
I
her.
don't think you do have to talk to
No,
her
the
first.
meteors just start smashing when you land.
Are they doing
I'm
meteors?
gonna talk to her. You start looking for meteors.
Oh, they're still doing
Meteor
meteors.
one.
That's interesting. So you don't need. So these are the meteor like spots. It shows up when you start the quest. You don't need to activate her quest. You can do it all at the end. But you don't actually need to place any meteors down. These little platforms that spawn, you can just destroy them, and for some reason that counts as the quest being completed. So it takes a little bit while to, first of all, for the meteors to land, to locate them, and then to mine them, and then to place them on. It takes quite a lot of time. So you can just jump down, knock them off. I think this is one over here, so that's 1, 2, and 3. You knock them all off, and then just jump straight up, and then talk to her for the first time, do all the quests, grab the strange piece, and then move on. This is actually a really lucky world if you use the strat I'm talking about, because them being so close in a small vicinity would save you so much time than having to go all the way across the map. But if they're not using the technique I'm talking about, then it doesn't really matter too much. So, because it's about 40 minutes and 30 seconds, if they did it my way, it would have probably been like 41 maybe?
Come on, man. You didn't have to do, and now we warp.
Return
Right,
to
'cause you
Acolyte
get the
area. Now.
Yeah, so about a minute lost doing the
And I open up my menu and I level
designed
up a couple
way.
more times so that I have maximum strength. Because, you know, that's nice.
Yeah, pop the piece in,
All my
and
talents in
I
order.
guess it's just a boss fight now.
There we go, Chaos King.
I'm really curious to see what the boss
Yeah, I think
fight
we
looks
can
like
split it.
for a co-op. Like, how many damage
By
phases
how
and stuff like
long?
that, because I actually
How
have
much
no
time do we
idea.
have to beat the boss?
15 minutes now.
Yeah, this is
15
easily
minutes
record.
in-
Wow,
or out
15
of
minutes
time.
time save from your previous record.
Oh, that's true.
It's a great time.
We're probably even a little bit further ahead, aren't we?
So let's just get to, because crystals are all the same. I don't imagine they're doing anything too different.
Whoops. Okay, it's almost broken.
Take it.
Nice.
Come-
Alright, so this is perfect. What they've just done here is just perfect. Like, having both roll in as fast as possible, you know, when the boss is ready to be damaged. And then the reason for them both being close is because of the buff that the warrior gives, the little aura. So because he's close enough as a ranger, he's getting the extra damage. And then when he stands for 5 seconds, there'll be the sentry stand buff, which means he's doing even more damage. So this is a really, really good
That's
technique to use.
I'm gonna roar.
Yep, and then shout as well
Yeah.
for more damage. Pretty nutty.
Jeez, we might 3-phase him.
Look at that,
Not
yeah.
quite actually.
It's about
We're gonna
4-phase,
4-phase
yeah.
him, But close.
Pretty good though, really, really good damage.
Still, I think
The
our
technique
world
you want to
record
try it and do as well is like, imagine this was the last one. You kind of want to destroy this as he's
is
spinning
5
right at
phases,
you.
that's an entire
So like, psh, it smashes here, and then you're ready to do damage, and then hopefully the warrior will also be next to you.
phase off.
To really optimize the damage. But again,
die.
when you're doing this much damage, who really cares too much? You know.
I did not.
Well,
Because the thing is like, as much as it's important to have high damage, it's really about phases. Is if leveling up is the difference between a 4-phase and a 5-phase, that's like a 1 minute and a 1.5 minute time difference. But doing slightly more damage, but still within 5 or 4, like imagine it's a 4-phase and then doing slightly more damage to get that 4-phase done a little bit quicker, is less. It is obviously a time save, and you want to try and be as optimal as possible, but it's less important than something as drastic as an entire phase, you know.
we are so tightly clustered. I have like 0 dodge windows.
Doesn't matter. Can't hurt you in this phase.
Yeah, pretty good fight. Pretty good fight.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip a little bit more because I think, unfortunately, this is by far
What isn't
like
doing?
the more. It's very tense running, but not as entertaining
Spinning
watching
at me.
because of the repetition of the fight. It goes on for quite a bit. Yeah, those little magic blasts, man.
We'll get him.
Yeah, I think they should easily be able to kill him. Yeah.
Will we?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's close. Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
And then isn't time when the teleporter
Yeah.
spawns?
I have to wait for like, I think it's the message.
Yeah, I think he's split a little bit early
There
there,
we go.
but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter when you're doing your own ones because it's in-game time.
What was our time? What was my time?
There you go, 44:29.
We did. Wait, did we do faster than the actual
Well,
speedrun?
Yes, we should. Co-op.
All right, you know, I'm trying. I haven't done a record in a while. I hear you guys. No, I'm just joking. No. Oh, hold on, let me watch the rest of it.
Should be better optimizable than solo. And we scruffed it, so, you know.
Yeah, so that was a really good run. Really, really good run. It was entertaining as well to watch. hearing the kind of conversations of other people. I have a very similar conversation, but I'm more crazy because I'm doing it to myself, rather, whereas they have like each other to kind of talk to. But no, it was a really good, solid run, very entertaining, a lot of good strats, and after speaking to Delphos, he was saying like there's so much other things they're going to improve on that they already know about, so, and they're still testing things out as well, so I'm sure this time is going to be cracked down even more, but it's still a really impressive time regardless of, yeah, regardless, it's just a good time. 44 minutes, to do it to do Portal Knights in under 45 minutes, even co-op, is a bit of a challenge to do, so they did a really good job, really nice strats and everything. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. I'm not too sure how many of these I'll do. Obviously, if someone else breaks a record, I'd love to like watch and review it. But yeah, no, awesome, really good job. And if you haven't already, which I know you haven't, please go and subscribe to Delphos. And I'm not too sure if Lostblademaster has a YouTube channel, so look him up and do it. But yep, subscribe to him. He's doing some really interesting stuff. Yeah, and that's it. So thanks for watching.